Hey everybody, Bhargav Patel here, and let me tell you, I'm more excited than a tourist who just found out their hotel room has a complimentary breakfast buffet. We're about to embark on a journey across this great land, a land of drive-thrus, reality TV, and enough national monuments to make your head spin. Welcome to our countdown of the top 10 must-see attractions in the USA. From iconic landmarks to natural wonders, we've got something for everyone. Whether you're a history buff, an adrenaline junkie, or just looking for a good time, this list will have you packing your bags faster than you can say road trip. So buckle up, because we're about to dive headfirst into the ultimate American adventure. First up, we're heading to Arizona, a state best known for its scorching heat, retirees who refuse to wear shirts, and a little ditch called the Grand Canyon. Picture this. You're standing on the edge of a canyon so massive it could swallow the entire Kardashian family's egos. The colors are out of this world, like a painter went berserk with every shade of red, orange, and purple imaginable. And the scale of it all? It's enough to make you feel like an ant that accidentally wandered onto a giant's picnic blanket. But hey, at least the views from down there are killer, right? Speaking of down there, if you're feeling adventurous, you can always hike down to the bottom. Just be warned, it's a long way down, and an even longer way back up. Of course, if you're like me and prefer your nature with a side of air conditioning, you can always just admire the canyon from the comfort of the rim. They've got these fancy glass-bottomed walkways that let you experience the thrill of heights without the risk of, plummeting to your doom. So, whether you're a seasoned hiker or a casual observer, the Grand Canyon is a must-see for anyone visiting the USA. Next, we're trading in our hiking boots for a ferry ride as we head to the East Coast to check out the Statue of Liberty. Standing tall and proud in New York Harbor, Lady Liberty is more than just a giant copper lady. She's a symbol of hope, freedom, and everything America supposedly stands for. Now I know what you're thinking, a statue? That's kinda boring. But trust me, this ain't your average roadside attraction. This is the Statue of Liberty, people. She's been welcoming immigrants and tourists alike for over a century, and she's still going strong. And let's be real, who doesn't love a good photo op? I mean, you haven't truly experienced America until you've snapped a selfie with Lady Liberty photobombing you in the background. But the real magic happens when you take the ferry over to Liberty Island and actually set foot on the island. You can wander around the statue's base, check out the museum, and even climb all the way up to her crown for some killer views of the city. So grab your fanny packs, slap on some sunscreen, and get ready to meet the Queen of American landmarks. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to enter a land where the earth is literally bubbling over with excitement. That's right, we're heading to Yellowstone National Park, a place where geysers erupt like overcaffeinated teenagers and bison roam free like they own the place. Which, let's be honest, they kinda do. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Yellowstone can be a little smelly. I mean, with all those geysers and hot springs, it's basically one giant sulfurous sauna. But trust me, the sights and smells are worth braving the occasional whiff of rotten eggs. First up, you gotta check out Old Faithful. This iconic geyser is about as reliable as a Kardashian marriage, erupting every 90 minutes or so with a jet of boiling water that could reach heights of over 100 feet. Yellowstone is home to over 10,000 geothermal features, from bubbling mud pots to colorful hot springs that look like they belong on another planet. And let's not forget about the wildlife. Yellowstone is teeming with critters, from majestic elk and bison to grizzly bears that are best admired from a safe distance. So, pack your hiking boots, grab your binoculars, and get ready to experience the raw, untamed beauty of Yellowstone National Park. Hold on to your Mickey Mouse ears, kids, because we're about to enter a world where dreams come true. That's right, we're talking about the happiest place on Earth, Walt Disney World. Now, I'll admit, I'm not the biggest fan of crowds or overpriced churros, but even I can't deny the sheer joy that radiates from this place. From Main Street, USA, to princesses and pirates, Disney World is pure magic. Whether you're soaring with Peter Pan or posing with Mickey, there's something for everyone. And let's be real, who doesn't love a good parade? So, grab your kids and your sense of wonder, and experience the magic of Disney World. Get ready to party, folks, because we're heading to Sin City, where the drinks are strong, the lights are bright, and the only thing faker than the tans are the Elvis impersonators. That's right, we're talking about the one and only Las Vegas Strip. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Vegas isn't exactly my scene. I'm more of a pajamas and Netflix kind of guy. But even I can appreciate the over-the-top spectacle that is the Las Vegas Strip. We're talking about a place where you can gamble your life savings away, get married by an Elvis impersonator, and see more Cirque du Soleil shows than you can shake a stick at. And let's not forget about the hotels. From the Bellagio's iconic fountains to the Venetian's indoor canals, these hotels are more like mini-cities than places to rest your weary head. And the best part, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Unless you post it on Instagram, which, let's be honest, you totally will. So, grab your biggest sunglasses, your stretchiest pants, and your sense of adventure, and get ready to experience the neon-drenched, adrenaline-fueled madness that is Las Vegas. Next up, we're heading to the Golden City, a place known for its sourdough bread tech bros who can't drive and a little bridge that's kind of a big deal. That's right, we're talking about the Golden Gate Bridge, the most iconic bridge in all the land. Now, I'm not an engineer, but even I can appreciate the sheer awesomeness of this engineering marvel. I mean, this thing spans the entire Golden Gate Strait, connecting San Francisco to Marin County. Whether you're driving across it, biking across it, or just admiring it from afar, the Golden Gate Bridge is a sight to behold. And the best part? It's always there. Rain or shine, fog or no fog, the Golden Gate Bridge is always there, standing tall and proud like a giant orange beacon of hope. So grab your camera, your walking shoes, and your sense of wonder, and get ready to experience the majesty of the Golden Gate Bridge. Just be prepared for the wind. It can get a little breezy up there. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to enter the sensory overload that is Times Square, the crossroads of the world, the center of the universe, or at least that's what the billboards would have you believe. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Times Square can be a little overwhelming. It's loud, it's crowded, and it's full of tourists who are more interested in taking selfies than watching where they're going. But hey, it's all part of the experience, right? I mean, you haven't truly experienced New York City until you've been elbowed in the face by a tourist trying to get the perfect shot of themselves in front of a giant LED screen. And let's be real, the billboards are pretty cool. They're big, they're bright, and they're constantly changing like a giant capitalist kaleidoscope. Plus, there's always something going on in Times Square, from street performers juggling chainsaws to Broadway shows that'll cost you an arm and a leg. So, grab your walking shoes, your patience, and your sense of adventure, and get ready to experience the chaotic energy of Times Square. Get ready to be wowed, folks, because we're heading to Yosemite National Park, a place where granite cliffs rise up like skyscrapers and waterfalls cascade down mountainsides like Mother Nature's own water park. Now, I'm not usually one for the great outdoors, but even I can appreciate the sheer beauty of Yosemite. I mean, this place is straight out of a postcard with towering granite cliffs, giant sequoia trees, and waterfalls that'll make you want to take a cold shower. First up, you gotta check out El Capitan, a sheer rock face that's so massive, it makes Mount Rushmore look like a bunch of anthills. Then there's Yosemite Falls, the tallest waterfall in North America, cascading down a granite cliff in 3 tiers of pure, unadulterated awesomeness. So grab your hiking boots, your camera, and your sense of wonder and get ready to experience the breathtaking beauty of Yosemite National Park. Just be prepared for crowds, long lines, and maybe a few blisters. Next up, we're heading to the land of glitz, glamour, and Botox, where dreams are made and broken on a daily basis. That's right, we're talking about Hollywood, baby. Plus, where else can you walk down the street and see the names of your favorite celebrities immortalized in terrazzo and brass? That's right, we're talking about the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and get ready to experience the star-studded spectacle that is the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Last but not least, we're heading to the great state of South Dakota, a land of rolling hills, endless fields of corn, and a mountain that's got more face than a plastic surgeon's office. That's right, we're talking about Mount Rushmore, the most patriotic mountain in all the land. Now, I know what you're thinking. A mountain with faces carved into it? That's kind of weird. And you know what? You're not wrong. But hey, there's something undeniably impressive about seeing the faces of 4 of America's most famous presidents carved into a granite mountainside. We're talking about George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln staring out majestically over the Black Hills. So grab your camera, your American flag pin, and your sense of patriotism, and get ready to experience the awe-inspiring grandeur of Mount Rushmore. Just be prepared for crowds, long lines, and maybe a few history lessons. Well, folks, there you have it. The top 10 must-see attractions in the USA. We've laughed, we've cried, we've dodged overpriced souvenirs and aggressive pigeons. Thanks for joining us on this tour of the top 10 attractions in the USA. Hopefully, we've inspired you to pack your bags, grab your camera, and explore this amazing country. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel inspiration. Until next time, happy travels.